Hi there, YouTube. Price here. Welcome back to playing some more Wobbledogs. Let's get on into it. We're twitching it, y'all. We're twitching it. I feel like it's forcing me to use this like a mouse, which is weird. Yeah, that's new, huh? That feels weird. Oh, that's why. Because I actually use mouse and keyboard, not my controller. I'm like, why is it lurking like a mouse? Because I use mouse and keyboard. Okay, y'all. Oh boy, it's been a bit. You want to mutate? All right, you better not have any weird stuff in you. Caramel latte. Hatch. Let's see what you got. Better not change very much. Still got your foreheads. That's what we want. They're smaller, but that's okay. Confirmed. Destroy. Do not eat your cocoon. There you go, bud. Go ahead and get up. Oh, man. Controls-wise, it feels different. But I think I'm just overthinking. Okay, we've got another baby named Duster. Because remember, this is our egg spawning zone. Granule's ready to go. All right, Granule's just getting bigger. We're excited for Granule. All right. Oh, you would like to also be a wobble. Hold on, I need to pull up the wobble list. Give me a moment. Whoa, oh gosh, stop. My computer just flashing. Drive. I'm actually gonna need to turn on this monitor, so hopefully things don't mess up. I'm gonna probably flicker real quick. Come on. Still going. Still going. I need it so I can actually look at them. I forgot that I need that open over there. I don't have enough space on either of my other screens. I have 4 monitors and still I figure out a way how to fill them all up with stuff I need to see. Drives. Where's my wobbles? I'm just going to search for wobbles. Wobble names. That's the name of the document. Cool. Okay. So, we got some people who wanted to be added. I saw Nyx. Who else do we want to add? Cat the Warrior. Cat the Warrior. You want someone named Blue? Cat? Would you rather me do that instead of your name? B-L-O-O. That's from Cat the Warrior. So I'm going to put your name in parentheses, and then I'm going to put Blue over there for the name I'll actually use. All right. Blood is your cat. So you call him Blue? Or is Blue is your cat and Blood just got auto-corrected is what my guess is. Okay. Let's confirm. And let's make sure this nerd does not eat their own encasing. Hey, hey, quit it. Granule. All right, Granule. Eat. Good job. Oh, that's right. She doesn't like being petted. That's right. All right, go to sleep. Okay. Oh, he's so small. Look at him. How are you doing? Oof. You need sleep. You need play. Well, let's play with you first. There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Here, let's give you this. Throw it. Good job picking that up. See? Aren't you happy? All right, and now, pass out. All right. Now, people have been telling me I could teach them a lot early on. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I was so not looking at chat because I was so focused. Sierra Fox has lived a long life. Store. People told me that I was supposed to hold on to Sierra Fox. I had specifically wanted Sierra Fox for 2-leg situations. So, I'm holding on to it. Thank you, people of YouTube, for reminding me that. Yeah, I didn't change the screen to the game earlier. That was my bad. It happens. It happens more often than you might think. Streamer life, y'all. It's running a TV show without a producer. Do. Get out of here, Teo! Good old Teo. Oh, Chris in the background. Okay, cool. I had no idea you were there. Cool. Just sneaking up on me. Hi. More stuff I'm not seeing. Hi. How you doing? Oh, you just want to get cold? You can turn that on high. It's not on high.
Is it going to kill your TV?
It might. But if it does, then, you know.
Then you're done streaming?
Then stream's over.
All I have to do is cut the power. And stream's over.
Oh, gosh. Don't say it like that.
I'll be right back.
Nah. She might go cut the power and then we're over, y'all. Look, Chrissy can be drastic sometimes when she wants something.
I want attention.
She wants attention. Put away. Where are you at? Donut? There you are. I was like, what are you doing?
I just need to sit in front of it for a second.
Yeah, okay. No worries. I told all of them, I was like, it is hot here.
It's only 84, but it feels so much hotter.
It does, because of the humidity. That's how we do here. Whoa! How do I... Right-clicking throws things!
How long have you been playing this game?
Don't worry about it.
Really?
A lot. I learn new things every day, okay? Wait, why did you not gain any food from eating that churro?
Drastic Chrissy Operations DCO.
Eat it.
DCO.
DCO, drastic.
Chrissy Operation.
Chrissy operation. Eat it. Dude, why don't you eat? Oh, because it's this guy. It wasn't this guy all along. Wrong dog.
It makes me sick too.
What does?
Heat.
Oh, the heat? Yeah, it's awful.
Because of my meds.
It does. Chrissy says it makes her sick too, if you can't hear. Let's see. Sleep. Still hate how the negative reinforcement thing wasn't working. Could have been a glitch. People were telling me I was doing it too late, maybe. So maybe that was it. Teo needs to sleep. Don't you eat your poop, Teo. Don't you eat your poop, Teo! Whew. He almost did it. Dude. Okay. Hi.
I don't ever want to hear you scream that outside the stream ever again.
Oh, Chrissy said I better not say that outside a stream ever. Someone call Teo. Someone call Teo. Don't eat your poop, Teo, the name of my new Arcade Spirits fanfic.
Jesus Christ.
Ridiculous. All right, Teo's good. Caramel latte could use some food. Here, have a burnt biscuit. Making y'all eat charcoal so you don't get any kind of ideas about mutating, okay? Oof, sorry, bud. Did not mean to throw that so hard. You can, slip. And then, look, I'll teach you to sleep. Look at that. Look, now you know how, okay? Sleep on your own. You're a big boy. Oh, no poop eating. No. No. Hold on. Clean up. Clean up. Good. Good, good, good. They're looking good on their, praise. Sleep. Praise. Okay, so she's actually asleep, so I can't really do anything about that. You sleep. Bro, you know how to sleep. You literally know how to sleep. Just falling asleep on Granule's tail. All right, let's get you hatched. Now, I think I left us an egg for next time, or for today. I'm not exactly sure. JTB, you still don't get this game? It is just a weird genetics kind of sandbox almost, but like, it's so great. So fluffy, you can't help it. I mean, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you can have that. You go for it. All right, let's get another. We have a lot of fertilized eggs that we can bring out. Ooh, I don't remember getting this guy. That was the last one we got. Look at that one. So cool. We should start busting these out in a couple of places. We'll do another default one here for our egg generator. I think last time I was doing the thing where... Waiting for the clip to finish clipping. You're going to tag that for tail. Oh, man. Okay. Nope. No. Back down there. Boop. Now, the kind of food that we would want here. Let me think. I know it's already jungle food, but that's not necessarily what I want right now. It's these. Okay, we got classic food. We got desert food, or dessert food. We got space lab food, suburban food, spooky food, and jungle food. I mean, this one ain't bad. Okay, let's play. Let's switch this to honeycomb, maybe? Sure, whatever that is. Yellow body, black pattern. Ooh, the black pattern. That could be neat. Let's throw... Who's this? Ooh, 8 legs, McGee, spider dog. We got 3 legs, 3 heads, tiny wings. You know what? Let's do these two. Let's do these two. Okay. What do you train the dogs to push the food button? I heard they can. Hey, Weird Strawberry, how's it going? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I will add you to the list. Sorry that these are at a bad time for you. I know how it goes, you know. The good old world. 24 hours in a day, but I can't be in all of them. Y'all are doing okay? Look, they're sleeping on each other. That's adorable. All right, Granule, here you go. Play with that, please. I said play. Throw it. Y'all are doing okay? All right, let's look at our eggs. Yeah, we have 1 left to breed with, so we'll hold on to that for a bit. Hatch that one. Again, we're gonna make a bunch of these babies just to make sure that we can make some more eggs. Y'all know how it goes. Is that poop? That's poop. Let's clean that up. So that's another room that I can do that in. Let's... Actually, you know what? No. I've been doing the thing. I've been doing the thing for the longest. I told y'all we're going to add some people into Teo's Doom home. Because it's just been too much. It's been too much of me not doing that, you know? Is there an egg dispenser here? There is. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's fertilize. Are any of these ones that I need to, like, save? And I don't think I do. I think they can eat whatever they want. You can be free. This one's eyes are awesome. I love those. Look at him kicking his legs. Look at you. Let's go ahead. Let's fertilize this one. No. Nope. That one. That's what I was thinking. Let's fertilize that one. You got a new chair. Congratulations, Resist. Practicing the Dr. Moreau impression.
Well, you see, there's the new things that I could do. I could make them stronger. I could make them smarter.
That movie. Marlon Brando was so checked out. He was so just like, after the check dried, he was just like out of it. Like, no thank you, do not care. Poor Val Kilmer. Apparently that movie really had a negative effect on his career. Not by his fault. Play. Click to hatch. Hello, little Babbo. Trouble. This dog's name is Trouble. Uh-oh. All right, we're getting onto the list again. Fine. Oh my God, there's so many. All right, we got Caramel Latte last time. Let's see. Hit up that one. Okay, so we next have Stabby Q. Nope, come on. Stabby Q. Now, if I got that wrong, if it's Stabby Kiwi, I apologize. I have it written as Stabby Q. Boop. Okay, there we go. Do. All right, let's give you some of that stuff. Whoa, you got scared by that food, huh? Did y'all see that? He was like, whoa, what is that? What are those? Toilet paper to play with, why not? Meat thing, and inflatable dog. Go ahead, have some fun, bud. Oh, come on. Grab it! His heads might be a little, oh, because he's only got 3 legs, that's right. That's right. Let's give him an anti-gravity up in here. I always press the wrong button. Okay, anti-grav. Let's lower the gravity just a little bit up in here. Doesn't necessarily have to be 0. But, you know. Maybe get your butt to Maz. Does that help you out, bud? Get around a little bit better? Yeah, kicking. Love it. His head is also just like, he's very, front heavy. There you go, bud. Come on. Come on, grab it. He just does not want to play with this foam ham. Oh, I'm on the wrong person again. I can't believe it keeps letting me do that. Grab it. Praise. Fly. Don't want to do that. Okay, okay. Well, you do your thing. Gotta go take care of Crumpet over here. Oh, good old Crumpet. Okay. I would like to teach that dog how to do things so I don't have to pay attention to it so much. More. Do a sleep, Teo. Sleeping on the dirt. Okay, this guy. I would like to... Oh, what a sweetie. Bucking. You're gonna buck all the time. All right? Grab it. Good boy. Grab it. All right, now, how about throw it? Oh! All the way up. Do all the enclosures connect? Not all, but these ones all do. These 4. You can see like these ones. Back up to build mode. Click onto there. Oh, look at that. Can't be leaving those around. Put away. Hatch. Bubby. Snacks. Love the default names. Who we up? Coda Raptor. Here you go, Coda Raptor. Welcome to Teo's Doom Zone. Enjoy some lasagna? Maybe a pizza bagel or 2? What does this do? Narrow stance, intense pattern. Intense pattern. All right, we're doing intense pattern. Beep boop bop boop beep bop. Okay, you? Let's do some teaching, maybe? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm throwing you around. Okay. Let's teach this dog. We're going to just go ahead and hit mutate on that one. Better not get messed up. Eat. And praise. Oh, I didn't get praise for food. Because you got to do it like while they're doing it, you know? Yeah. Shake it. There you go. All right. Deal with that later. How's your tummy doing? You're good. All right. Oh, do not eat your poops are sitting all around. You know I don't want you eating poops. Get these out of here. You got puke. You got teeth. Gross. All right. How you doing, Caramel Latte? Once these 2 are at full, that might be when we want to do our don't you do it. Don't you do it. Gosh darn it, you stupid dog, every time. They cannot help but flippin' eat their cocoon, which already the concept of a dog cocoon is disgusting. But this little silly butthead was like, oh, I'm gonna eat my cocoon. Get out of here. All right. You going. Boing. Hatch. Are you an adult yet? Oh, gosh. Yeah! All right. Granule is an adult. And is fine. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Made it all the way through. Still has all the pattern. Still has the color. Still has everything. Confirm. And guess what? Hold on. Hold on. You'll never see the light of day again. It's fine if they eat. Oh, no. I know it's fine for them to eat cocoons in general. I just don't want them to get those genes. And she got like 3. Or he got like 3. Whichever one did it. This one. Now he's got 2. I'm feeding him charcoal to get rid of it because these are the ones that I want to make sure don't mutate out their good traits. That's what this room is for. That's what this room is for. So now the charcoal should cancel out that stuff, right? It didn't. Wow. It might have knocked him down a little bit though. Eat. Or maybe it's just because he wasn't hungry. Don't you eat your poop. Don't you eat your poop. Come on. Clean that up. Yeah, 1 out. All right. Well, it's the only kind of food you can have here other than your own poop, so eventually it'll be good. All right, let's mutate this guy. Boop. Let's go see this guy. Donut, what you got going on? Do. Looking good. Okay, and this guy, who we're not, like, super caring about. Like, these ones, you know what? Let's see what we get. Like, I'm cool with letting these ones kind of mutate in weird ways. Because these aren't the ones that have, like I wanted to keep Granule because of both the tail and the white coloring. Because that seems like that's a pretty hard one to get, like, pure white like that with the pattern and everything. And then, this guy, who is this? Caramel Latte, because 4 heads, you know? Oh, you already are sleeping. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna praise you. Good job. Look at that. 4 sleeps. Hatch. Yeah, these guys, I don't care what they eat. They can live their lives, you know? Okay. I guess I could do the whole, like, try and make them mutate the most. I could do that. Okay. What am I doing now? Who I got? There, I was like, where is this? Where is this dog? Hiding in the corner up there. Over here. Alright, just bigger right now, basically. Totally fine. Confirm. What am I looking for now? Clean up these messes. Oh, sleepy latte. Sleepy, sleepy latte. Here's a good screenshot for you. There it is! That was the one! Scared of the grave? Oh, that's great. That's the one. Mint! Oof. Oof, this one. Ouch. All right, Wind Dancer. How you doing, Wind Dancer? And here you are in all of your horrifying glory. Okay. Hey, Teo! How you doing? Show me my lifestyle. I mean, children. Oh, man. Crumpet. Get on up there. There you go. Right now, Teo, this one, he's gonna kind of be a part of it. This guy, he's actually up in there with you, so could be the next one. Let's feed you this before we pupate you. Eat. Yeah, get you a little bit more of them genes. All right, pupate. You ate your poop earlier? Yeah. And I yelled, "Don't you dare eat your poop, Teo," I think. And then Chrissy said, she never wants to hear me say that again. Expel, Yamas. You need to eat, bud. So guess what I got you? Birthday cake. Look, you just lay down and eat it. Come on. Eat it. Come on, bud. You know you want it. There you go. Good job. Learn to eat on your own, please. It's keto? Oh, damn. Gross. All right, what we got here? What are our changes? Just little slight changes. Slight changes. It's kind of how it goes. Do, 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 do. Okay, you can mutate. Might as well. See what the wildness we can maybe get. What's keto? It's a diet that basically is like high fat and protein, low carb. Basically, I mean, that's basically what it is. It's mostly about like trying to eat in ways that activate what's called ketosis, which is your body kind of eating your interior fat in order to, they do it to lose weight. Your body does it to stay alive. And if you go too extreme with it, like it's fine. Like it's a fine diet if that's how you go, like in moderation. If you go too hardcore on it, it's incredibly bad for you. It's incredibly bad for your body to be burning through its fat at such a rate. So you just have to be mindful. Diets always have downsides that people don't talk about when they're trying to sell them to you. Buzzsaw. Oh, wait. No. This one's Drip, because this is a regular boy. We're not naming him one of y'all. That's a regular boy. Hey, Stabby Q. There you go, Stabby Q. Here, how about you eat this? You don't need to be isolated. I don't know why I got you isolated over here. Eat. The backflip into the food. Love it. Did you see that? That was like one of those like, oh, I'm diving into a pool backwards kind of situations. It was designed for epileptic folks. Oh, that makes sense. To reduce, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. And then white fitness influencers got a hold of it. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. Look, as a white person, I can tell you, we're really good at taking things that other people do and pretending they're ours. Not me, but I know. That's kind of the way it works here. All them little butts, little butts. How are you doing, buddy? Duster, you need to sleep. All right. Just pooped and fell out. As a white person, it's not something I thought I'd hear today. I mean, it's important to recognize your privileges and speak them out loud, because they exist, and to pretend like they don't would be awful. Like, I could see someone being like, what? They're just spreading the diet to more people, like it's good for everyone and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, yeah, if that were the case, then sure, but it's also like kind of cashing in on a fad. It's the same thing, I think, as the Atkins diet from 20 years ago. Essentially, like low to no carb. Starve your body of certain things, and it will start to generate its own energy by eating you. But, it's always been known that there are major dangers with a diet like that. The Atkins guy died of a heart attack, right? Exactly. Teo's getting old. All right, Teo, guess what? It's time for your favorite food. Here we go. Who are we eating today? These ones are all like the free food, but we gotta feed Teo his children. Here you go. Queer as folk, you shall now be sacrificed to the Teo Lord. This is the first one of today's stream, actually, y'all. I know, right? Usually, like last time, I think we got 4. 3 or 4 Teo souls devoured. Crack open. Eat your favorite food. There you go. The souls of the dead. Cannibalism for lifespan. It's not so much cannibalism as in soul devouring. Their physical form has already died. This is their spiritual form. So, much worse. How are your... No. I'm sorry. You need to eat a lot of charcoal before you get mutated, sir. And or madam. Okay. Eat. Do. Yeah. Eat. There you go. Keep on eating that charcoal. I'm gonna make sure that you... This is like, you know, when a kid eats poison, you know? You gotta get it all out, no matter, like, how angry they get. Oh. Good old charcoal. Charcoal is something, by the way, that as someone who's on medications now, I can't have anything with charcoal in it because it actually cancels out the effects of your medication. Because charcoal essentially moves stuff out of your system, you know? Come on, bud. Come on. Come. All right, we'll grab this one then. Eat. Okay, let's get that out of there. So glad the charcoal fat is over, right? It's like it still pops up here and there, but at least it's less. Because, yeah, anytime you go anywhere, there'll be like a drink that's like cold midnight, and it's like black, you know, because of the charcoal. And it's like charcoal doesn't taste good, you know? All right, pupate, caramel latte. All right, you hungry, Codaraptor? Okay. Well, we'll get that one hatched here in a second. Can't spawn any more eggs, okay. Or more dogs, rather. Okay, cool, we've reached the limit. We know now. Codaraptor, there you go. Come on. Come on. Come. Can you... Thank you. Praise. Good job. Here's some more, because you continue to seem to be incapable of doing anything yourself. Like, it's funny because it's like, yeah, I know you have to teach your dogs tricks and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and say you don't have to teach your dog how to eat. That's something that they'll figure out on their own, I think. You want to be played with? Well, guess what? There you go. There you go. Yeah, black lemonade, black ice cream, black cupcakes, exactly. Charcoal added to stuff. Like, and then I think people were like, oh, it doesn't taste good. Like, why would I want to eat that? You know? Hey, shh. See what we got. All right. Basically the same. We got our 4 heads. Guess what? Once again, you will never see the light of day. Drip. Wait, where are you? Ah! I was like, wait, where's this thing? Boop, boop, ba-doop. Don't you dare. Get this out of here. It's like I have to like throw it first because they want to eat it right away. And their poop, same deal. All right, let's give you some lower gravity, huh? I'd meant to do that earlier. There you go. Come on, get up. Get up. Can you even fly? There you go. There you go. All right, bud. Now, I'm gonna need you to sleep. That spin down! Incredible. Incredible. On the topic of YouTube, what? What are my favorite YouTubers in my spare time? I lately have been watching a lot of like, I think you would call them commentary channels / vlog channels. I think commentary channels. So, and then wrestling channels. The spin like those seeds that fall from trees. Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of, I do watch Good Mythical Morning, like a millennial nerd, yes. I watch Jarvis Johnson, Nick is Not Green, Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, all those people who like watch old TV shows and make fun of them, or find misogynists on TikTok and rip them to shreds. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun to see people just lay out misogynists in terms of like just breaking apart everything that they say. It's so good. It's so good. Because it's just like, it's stuff that you've thought, it's stuff that you know, but like to see someone do it so methodically and thought out and everything, it's like, that's what I like on the internet. Okay. Charles, looking okay. All right, where you at, bud? Oh my gosh! You don't know how to do anything. Okay, first, eat so you don't die. Okay, eat. All right, gravity's going to flipping 0, basically. All right, need to do that. You got it. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to play with you. Before you mutate, bud, we are making sure that you're going to not die. And sleep. Okay, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Duster. I'm going to want you to sleep. What was that sound? What was that sound? I've never heard that before. That. Huh. Why aren't you sleeping, bro? Sleep. All right, there you go. Wind dancer looking okay. Good. Sleep, bro. All of them. They need help sleeping. Why are you angry? Learn to sleep. Teo? Hey, Sizzle. Awesome. Not sure if your dog ghost core would be a spirit dog. I might have already fed you to Teo. It's possible. I called. I'm feeding you. I'm feeding you now. All right, you can go. You can go. I need to move that one into here. Coda Raptor's in a good spot. I need to move Stabby Q into there. Like I'm reading it like Starbecue. Not barbecue, but it's Starbecue. That's how I'm reading it. Crumpet. And then in a second here, gosh, it's already 3. My goodness. Okay. I will do a breeding here real quick. Who was that? Sizzleton with that resub. Thank you so much. Love your Tuesday streams. I appreciate my friend. Thank you so much, Sizzle. I appreciate you too. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, look at that pattern getting a little deeper. Nice. Who's in here? Ooh, Damper. These names. Okay, this is, we already did, no, we didn't do Buzzsaw. I was about to do Buzzsaw, and then that was a baby dog. That was a regular one. Buzzsaw. Nice. Just quickly gonna clear off those names. Sometimes I don't clear them off right away, and then I get really confused as to who's next. You got a new tattoo. You gotta wait for it to heal. Got it. Nice. Very cool. Hatch Crumpet. Empty null. Teo is the forgotten Furby in the back of your closet from your childhood. The battery has been flat for years, but sometimes you hear a familiar sound from your closet when you wake up around midnight. It won't end. It won't die. There you go. Ooh, the shininess coming through. Love it. Yeah, I love a shiny. Love a shiny in here. Okay. Stabby Q. All right. Whoop. You changed significantly, didn't you? Yeah, the color changed. Look at that. Confirm. All right, Stabby Q. We're going to store ya. We're going to go to Teo Zone. And we're going to now say... Where's Stabby Q? You? Bring out. There you go. All right. Hanging out with Teo. Teo, you got a new friend. Please don't start out by eating Teo's poop. Okay. Whee! You can go ahead and go. All right. So, who have we got? Oh, we did get those 2 already stored. So we'll use them. Boom. Okay, y'all. So, we got ourselves Granule. And we got ourselves Caramel Latte. All right? Perhaps. A new friend, says Teo. Indeed. Proto and Granule. We could also do Proto. Caramel Latte, I believe, was Proto's child, so might still have a lot of that bonkersness. But I think I want to do Caramel Latte first. Actually, no, you know what? We'll be able to do that later. We will do Proto, because that weird stuff happens. You got fed to the legendary Teo? Yeah, I thought so. All right, let's do it. Let's do this one. Hey, Ace the Yarn Wizard, how's it going? Thank you for the raid of 2. Hope you're doing well. Ooh! Look at that pattern. That looks cool. Little guy just bouncing. All right, let's crossbreed this guy. And a little Babbo. Both the special dogs, they both have crazy genes? Gotcha. Ooh! That's a pretty big one. Okay. Kind of take a little look. Okay. Just trying to really pay attention to what they got. We got a little tiny tail, we got big tails. Let's grab maybe... Because I do like this pattern. So let's grab that one. And this one? No, not you. This one. Yeah, bopping his head. Hey, hey, Dandy Pigeon. Flaming Lance, good to see ya. That one had a brighter face. Oh, got it. The only place where raiders are wanted. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, look at it. It's getting real intense on that one. Okay, we're gonna grab Mr. Intensity. Need to always double check. Y'all are always like, oh my god, he missed the foreheads, or oh my god, he missed whatever. And all I can say is, yeah, it's probably my fault. All right, got a couple floofs. Whoa! Someone's a shiny boy. Look at that. Wow, okay. We just got green pattern, that's new. Can't quite stand, but that's fine. Do I have any seasonal allergies? Yeah, I definitely have allergies to tree pollen here. Wow. Some cool ones going on. Oh, look at that tail. That's so good. All right. This is kind of bluish, huh? Or is it just the shadow? It's just the shadow. You could go to try and keep that tail. Or we could go for like random genes. He's a little bluish, right? Yeah. It's a little, there we go. I clicked on the wrong one. That's why. Cool. Squirrel tail. Yeah. How neat. Okay. Saw a couple Angies. Crossbreed. Let's grab this guy. He's got the lighter colors. They all have the squirrel tails, so that's new. That's new for us. And then this guy's pretty big. Yeah, that's gonna be our most varied genes, I think. Like cotton candy? Oh, yeah. Oh. Interesting. Now, I know this could potentially get rid of all the white, but tempted. Oh, yeah, already. Made it dangerous. Because I'm just curious. Is it a recessive gene? Why, hello, Cyan. You. Yeah. So many colors, indeed. Okay. Ooh, I like this, like, all pale. That's cool. And then... well, this one can walk, so that's a good trait to have, I think. Do-do-do. Let's see. Crossbreed. This guy. Hey! The Pepsi woman! Resub for 29. Thank you so much. Drop them bears, y'all. Pepsi woman! Alright, there we go. Let's see what we get. You want to dock away? You have to squint to look at him. It's like the sun. Alright. So it looks like we haven't gotten too many bonkers things other than the tail. But that's fine. Ooh, I like that pattern. The cyan with like the dark kind of reddish parts. Cotton candy dogs, they're so tasty. I mean cute. Alright, we're at 2% stability. So, at this point, we're probably stuck with one of them. But hey, the tails. Oh, don't want that tail. No, no, no. We're not going back. We're never going back. Did it get the right tail? It did! Yay! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I'll take it. Nice. Right? That's a pretty good one. I was worried that it didn't get the tail. When it first came down and the tail was like stuck inside of it, I was like, oh no, we lost the tail. But we got it. Skipperoonie. Same, Danny Oxley, same. I was like, oh no. Okay. It's cute, yeah. I was gonna punch something. So intense, you're like, oh, I can't even. Okay, where are we at? Who's growing up? So, how are they all doing in terms of age? You. Juvenile, young adult, teen, ancient, young adult. Okay, so we're not quite on egg time yet. Okay. Eat. And let's switch over to gourds now. Just cuz. Hey, bud. Get to bucking. Alright. Teo, you're blocking out your child from eating. You're like, no. No, you're not allowed. Pet? Don't you mean meat? Cotton candy dog for Teo to eat, I mean meat. Do you mean M-E-A-T? That's a good one. That's a good one. Slep. Alright. Come on, Duster. Nope. Hatch. So Duster's gonna be a young adult, I think? Yeah. Alright. So within the next 20-30 minutes, I think we should get a handful of eggs. That'll be nice. Then we can end the stream with some more breeding stuff, more egg stuff. And then we're cool. Wind Dancer, you're having a wonderful time out here. You're just having a wonderful time out here. So sweet. Eat your charcoal. Crumpet's good. Buzzsaw's good. Kiwi's good. Oh, Teo. Buddy. There you go. You figured it out. You figured it out. Nix. Yeah, the little butts. How dare. How dare. He's like, how dare you look at me like that? Okay. Drip. Get that. Look at that giant cake. Love it. Get more food out there. All right. We could get another egg out, I think, because I think one we turned into... Oh, no, and then I got another one out, didn't I? But I can incubate. So let's incubate. This one's really cool. And I would be okay with it mutating a little bit. So let's do that. We'll get that one going. What does Kate give them in terms of traits? I don't know. I honestly have not been paying attention to these guys because they're not really for breeding or anything. Wide body, pink legs, big head. Cool. What dog did we get from breeding? We got that one. Pretty cute, huh? This one will be another one that we'll just let out into the wilds, I think. I want to get back into letting a bunch of them hang out in here in the wilds of Teovania. Let's incubate this guy. The other one has the weird eyes, so I'm trying to think, like, what's the situation there? We bred Proto and Granule? Yes, that's how we got that one. Wind Dancer, just bouncing. You're having a great time, Wind Dancer. Ever since I lowered the gravity so you can actually move, you can actually maneuver, things are working out. Look at you go! Ah, it's so cute! Who'd have thought? All it took was... Whoa! Look at him go. Just swinging all the way down. Praise. Oh! Oh! The flips! The flips! It's 100% because of the one wing. The two Crazy Gene dogs made us a cute dog. Yeah, they did. So I think we'll go for a 4-head one next time. Or maybe we'll do if this one... If Codaraptor can get to full age, I don't think it'll happen today in terms of being able to fully get the eggs and breed them if we're going to do the other eggs as well. We'll see. We'll see. Bup, 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 bup. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, man. I feel like I need to do low grav everywhere. Just to allow them to maneuver, you know? Let's go ahead and do it. Low grav here. Play. Moon. There you go. Float away with no concerns. How are you doing, buddy? You could use some food as well. I always feel bad when I'm like swinging him around like that, but that's just the only way that you can maneuver things. Okay, there you go. Let's hatch. Can't spawn anymore. Okay, cool. You. Yeah, Tails only consumed 1 soul. You know, there should be another one soon, though, I think. We're getting about there. All right, not much change. Blue ears instead of black. That's about it, it looks like. Maybe longer front legs. Oh, lost a pair of legs. Lost a pair of legs. Back leg number minus 50%. All right. Whoop, there comes Tail. I love that, just like zooming through. Would the points go back to people? If there's no option that fits the things, then yeah, I think that's how it goes. Wind Dancer. See what you get. I didn't actually look at what you had eaten, so I hope you didn't eat your poop before that. Drip. Eat. Donut. Eat. Okay. Do 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 do. Whenever you say foreheads, my super brain keeps hearing foreheads. I mean, you know, that's the more common way to hear that, so fair enough. Whee! The slow fall. Oh, that's great. Destroy. Okay. Clean mess. Okay. There you go, Wind Dancer. There you go. Here, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Hold on. Hold on. Someone taught me how to do that where you can lift them up. Okay, but now you're just not even trying. Mutate. How are you doing, Codaraptor? Doing okay? Doing backflips and stuff? I love how cute they are. Oh! Teo's fighting. Teo's fighting. Doesn't want Codaraptor to take his favorite dirt clod. And then gave it up. Gave it up for your child. Because you know, his time is not long. Do. Oh, nope. Not what I was trying to do. Oh, wrong button. That's why. Shift. All the love. There we go. Hitch. Sega needs to get on this idea for Ciao Gardens, you mean? Yeah. Oh, Metazoxin. If I was a competent modder, I'd mod this game to turn it into a Ciao Garden, as in from Sonic. A lot of the mechanics for this game would make a good Ciao game. Just need the right assets and a few tweaks here and there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chrissy was a big fan of the Chows. I was too. It was a really cool component. I actually had a Dreamcast when I was younger, and I had Sonic Adventure, and you could... you could take your Chow around like a little Tamagotchi because what do you call it? The Dreamcast controller had the visual memory unit, the VMU. And so it had like a little mini screen and like little buttons on it, and you could download stuff onto it and you'd be able to do simple stuff on it. There was one for PlayStation as well called the, what was that called? Anyway, there was one for PlayStation as well, I think. Just for like a Final Fantasy game. But on Dreamcast, this was like a lot of games that could do this. So it was super neat. And so that was like a next level of Chow that didn't make it to the rest of the newer versions, which is too bad. GameCube adapted that into the Game Boy connection. Oh, cool! That's smart. I'm glad they did that. All right, Teo. Come on, sleep. There you go. Let's praise you for sleeping. Good job sleeping. You did such a good job sleeping, Teo. I don't think I can teach Teo any new tricks, y'all. Okay, there you go. Now, Sleep again. Okay. Charles! Oh man, I'm just like falling everywhere. Okay. Now, how y'all doing on age now? Duster, young adult. Teo, ancient, of course. Drip is teen. Donut's an adult. And Charles is a young adult. So, the one who's an adult should hopefully lead us an egg soon. So that'll be nice. Clean. And clean. Okay. No one's down there. And no one's down here either, huh? It's like I kind of have all these rooms, but I don't know what to do with all of them. One of these days, we're going to have to do a thing where we, like, store all of our dogs, break everything, like, clear everything, and then make a plan. You know? Make a plan for our sanctuary. You need to sleep, bro. Okay. You too. What is with y'all and not knowing how to sleep? It is literally, like, a natural animal, specifically, like with mammals even more so. Like, it's a thing. It's a natural thing. It's like, two of the things that you have to do for these Wobbledogs are, like, literally natural. Like, you would do them without question. But, whatever. Oh, bye, Teo. Love you. Bye. Enjoy. I'm jealous. All right, Coda, what you got? What you got? And we'll switch up the food again, too. I'm liking just being, like, wild with it here and then seeing what happens, you know? We'll switch this over to candied apples. Beep boop bop boop beep boop bop boop bop. Okay. Gonna mutate Crumpet. Crumpet's gonna be full age now, too, which is great. So that's another egg. What else? All right, Coda Raptor is now gonna be a young adult. Just got in. What are all the dogs we got? We got all kinds of dogs. We got all kinds of dogs. Ooh, your head got tinier. Your head got tinier. That's fine. You would like to pupate. Get up there. Let's get the most out of you we can. Sadly, we're like losing genes that we want to keep, but like, it's all fine. Are they mammals though, Price? How many mammals do you know that pupate? I mean, that's fair. That is fair. They may be insects. I mean, do you see those wings? Do you see the legs? Spider legs? You're right. You're right. They're not mammals. I don't know if spiders sleep. Do spiders sleep? That's a good question. Y'all, let me know. Do spiders sleep? Just realized it was something I don't know. They do. Okay. Good to know. Spiders aren't even... Well, they're... Yeah. Spiders are arachnids. But in this, we do get more than 8 legs, so, you know, I think we can get in there. Spiders sleep in the day? Got it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Did y'all just see what Teo just did? That fired out like a rocket, that capsule. Holy butts. Teo was just like, here is your gift. Enjoy it, peasant. To likely be the last. All right, Wind Dancer, you need to, you do that thing where, like, a dog smells food in front of their face, like, while they're asleep, and just eats it, you know? Teo's getting older. Hey, soul number 2. All right, Teo. Let's go up in here. Let's go to course. Let's go to Denny Oxel. Are you ready to be eaten? Are you ready to be devoured by Teo, Lord of Darkness? Progenitor of all, the place in which we all return. No? You're not ready? Alright. I know it tastes good. I'll bring out Metazoxin. Are you here, Metazoxin? You are here, I think. Are you ready to be devoured by the, like, Teo, the soulless one? The one before all? Yes. Be one with the origin of all life. Oh, man. All right. That's number 2, y'all. It's number 2. There could be a third by the end of this. I mean, we'll see how much longer we go. It's possible. 2 souls. Beyond 2 souls, y'all. That's a game. That's a game. It's an old game. Older. It's not actually that old. Here's a funny story. So some of y'all know this. At this point, it's so funny because as we do Stumped more and more, I realize like I'm so much farther removed from what I used to do that a lot of people don't even know it anymore. So I have a psychology degree. I used to teach at university, a psychology master's because, you know, you gotta be able to teach. In one of my classes, a student wrote a paper about human development based on Beyond 2 Souls. Like, they were like, is this okay? Can I write a thing about a video game? And I was like, go for it. I would love to see it. It was awesome. That's one of the best papers I've ever had turned in one of my classes. Like, just super interesting, and being able to connect the media to it and say, like, this is how this game represents human development, and it's, you know, this, and this, and this. Is there a cat? Did y'all see a cat? I heard people say cat. I don't see cat. Oh, your cat is watching. So yeah, anyway, it was neat. It was super neat. It's so funny. I really wonder now if any of my old students have seen my stuff, if they've come across it and been like, that guy taught me things. You know, like, that guy? Really? That guy? The guy on the internet doing the stupid stuff? Can you re-enter the list of names after being eaten? I don't think so, only because of how many we've already got through. I'll say this. I'll leave that up to you. If we have a stream in the future, because eventually this will happen, where nobody else is adding stuff to the list, you know, I'm down. If we have a stream with no people added on, put you right back on it. All right, expel everyone. Eat, please, y'all. I'm just like throwing them all around because I'm just like, please, please. All right, Drip, how you doing? You? Hey, we got an egg. We got an egg. That's one. Collect. Teo needs to be played with. There you go, Teo. It's a funky room? Yep. Yep. That's the egg room. You're ghosting us? Oh, is he? Was there no ghost? I thought there was. Dang. Because I'd love to get some of that ectoplasm going, you know? I forget, how is it that you make them spawn? Because there's a reason, but or there's a thing that can happen, but I don't remember what it is. Clean up. Clean up. Clear. And clear. Okay. You need to mutate. Where are you at, Buzzsaw? Buzzsaw! Here we go. Get up there, Buzzsaw. Let's see what you got. See what kind of nonsense you can become. Hello, Wind Dancer. How you doing out here? Clean that up. You having fun? You having fun? I know you're all alone, but, you know, it's because you're the special one. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay. Eat. Here you go. There you go. Oh, go spawn more in creepy areas? Okay. Okay. Do. All right, we got Lunar Lemon. I'll remove. Put away. Let's go down. We're gonna make this the Haunted Forest. You're doing good. Build. You. Okay, let's clear every... No, that's fine. I know I don't have to get rid of those because I'll probably put them back in, but you know, we're working on it. So, room. Spooky stuff. I think we have like spider webs and things. That's gonna be good. So we could do this. Or that, which we already have in the other one. Or that. That's pretty good. I think we do the fence. This one. All right, spooky things. Broken pillar. Nah. Oh, star hologram. That's neat. It's like a little reading corner over here, you know, for a ghost. Definitely a pumpkin. As big as it can get. Got some graves. There we go. Little graveyard. Anything else spooky? Okay, I don't think there's anything else spooky per se, except for this. All right, I'm cool with that. And then, wait, go back. And we go to, no, come on, go here. And then I hit play. I always get confused about how to like maneuver through this. It just never works. Okay, so we're looking for, who was it? Oh, store course. It was Lunar Lemon. Bring out. Memorialize. Oh, it went to the right. Cool. Hey, symmetry. Ah, I know, right? Can't do it. Okay. So this is the ghost room. What if... Hold on. You guys are mutating. Let me get these guys out first so they can keep growing. I'm gonna put 3 ghost memorials in there, like in that little graveyard. And then we'll have some food in there for them to be able to eat, and we'll try and farm ectoplasm. Yeah? Nuclear Scorp. Let me get you on there. Hold on. Oh, that's why it zoomed out, because I'm scrolling with my mouse wheel. Nuclear Scorp. You're on the thing. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Mutate you. Hatch. The architect, will I ever unlock storage chests from the achievement where you import a dog? I don't want to import dogs, at least not anytime soon. Whoa! Wow, talk about a reversal of style. Look at that, y'all. Buzzsaw. Someone sawed you in half and left you only one of the halves. Goodness. Go ahead, Buzzsaw. Ghost poop. Yes, no, Onyx. It's ghost poop. Here, have a candied apple. Nope, nope, don't go down the tube. Eat. Come on, bud. No, come on, bud. No! All right, Coda, here you go. Just gonna bury you in apple slices. For a moment, you were just like laying there, just like questioning your life choices. All right, let's go and look inside there in a second, because there may be eggs popping up around here now. I need to be paying attention to this room. All right, about the same. Look inside. No eggs yet, but we got another one who wants to pupate, so that's a good sign. Why didn't I come back there? Dude, did you not just eat? Or maybe apple slices are very low nutrition. Some of them are like 1 bite. Some of them are like 5 bites. So I should probably start making sure that they eat the stuff that is like bigger when I'm leaving them to just fend for themselves. That might be what I'm doing wrong. Because some of them seem to be better at it than others. All right, so what here is big? Lasagna's big. That'll be filling. Sure, why not? There's some Zanya for you. Okay. Strawby Q. Strawby Q wants to play. And Charles wants to hatch. Okay, it's the slice. Oh my god. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Hi, I love you. I was just about to get up and go to the bathroom. Confirm. Okay, y'all. Real quick, I was just about to take a potty break. She came in and almost made me potty my pants. So...
I'll take over for you while you do that.
I don't want you taking over, Wobbledogs. Something might die.
Fine.
Please don't.
I wasn't gonna touch it.
Okay. We'll be right back, y'all. Love ya. Yo, yo. Nothing can die. Nothing can die, y'all. No worries. The game now pauses. It didn't used to, but that was one of the updates that they did. Are any of the dogs adults other than Teo? Yeah, there's a handful of them. A lot of these ones are. We can go through the list. You know what? Might as well do that while we're here, huh? Teo, ancient, adult, young adult, adult. Oof, buddy, you gotta. Adult. Let's boop. Eat, please. I don't know if he's one of the ones that gave me an egg already or not. I mean, I think it was only one egg that we got. But they're like kicking that around. That's hilarious with a little soccer ball between them. Okay. And you need Crumpet needs plays. You both clipped it? Great. That'll be one of our more popular clips, I'm sure. This is the one that's most shocking to me right now, y'all. The buzzsaw losing 2/3 of their body length? My goodness. Oh, man. All right, you know what? This one, we're just gonna do it the easy way, y'all. Which is you hit this button. Yes. Wait. Cleaning time. Puddles and remove all physics object from the room. Yes. Okay, I did that. All right, cool. And clear. Like, you can leave these. There's no downside of it, I don't think. Hey, Codaraptor. Ready to grow all up. All right, so we're getting a lot of adults at this point. So it's like we're right in that zone where a whole bunch of eggs should be popping up. How are you doing, Crumpet? Hey, look at that. Collect. Let's go ahead and look inside. Aw, they're all hanging out together. You can't put food in here, can you? No. Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be neat? Another egg. Got it. That's 3. So, for those of y'all watching who've been here for the last hour, this is why we have a room full of default dogs. Is buzzsaw unpettable? Yep. Yep. Got to be careful with your fingers around a buzzsaw. Young adult wind dancer. I love that some of the dogs we keep, it's because, oh man, they have all these awesome traits that are so great. And then there's dogs like Wind Dancer here that we're basically keeping to be genetic monsters. That's essentially what we're doing here. So we're the baddies, I guess is what I'll say. And let's go check on our little graveyard here in a second. Maybe we'll have some spooky boys. All right, Coda, what you got? Okay, nice. All growed up. So, Kota. First things first, why don't you go ahead and eat it? I know I don't let anyone else eat their cocoon, but you know what? You can do it. Go for it. And then let's play. Aww. Oh, good puppy. And sleep. Okay. And you Strawberry Q. Stabby Q. There you go. Nope. There he goes. All right. All right, Stabby. There you go. Come on. There you... No, Stabby! Your head. Your poor head. Grab it. Come on. Come on. Eat it. It's the one head that will eat is the one that's stuck inside of it. All right, you know what? You need to just chill, bro. They're right next to your face. I'm gonna bury you in food. Just eat something. Just eat something. Okay. Buzzsaw. So I can't. Here. Come on, bud. Oh my gosh, the gravity is actually a problem for him. Grab it. Good boy. Praise. Come on. You want to play, don't you? Please. Oh gosh, please. Throw it. There you go. Good one. Praise. There you go. Oh, goodness. All right, now eat something. Just slowly floating away. Because the ones who don't have wings, I think, are actually kind of at a disadvantage in this situation. All right, there we go. We'll go back to Mars gravity. How's that? I love it when they just come, like, zooming in, you know? Hey, you did eat because I buried you in food. Look at that. All right, Tail, why are you always so sassy? Uh-oh, there he goes. Back to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. You can't lay on the ground. Oh, gosh. Tail's gonna take a nap, so don't make self a sound. The flora from the cocoon encourages multiple limbs, and the flora makes other flora stronger. It makes them stronger. I didn't know that. Okay. You had to rejoin because somehow the stream got paused? That happens. That happens. Twitch is unreliable at best. Hatch. Whoa! Color change. Big yellow up in here. Big heads. Big yellow. Okay. And you're an adult now. Okay, Stabby Q. We're getting some things. All right, let's go over to the land of these guys. Yeah, I knew it. I knew we'd have some more. It's probably the last one for now. Maybe the last one for this episode. Crumpet. You need to slip. Open. Call it the paddle wall. Okay. Just floating along, Wind Dancer. Just floating along. You have 0 gut flora. Exactly how we want it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're just playing with it. Okay. Time are we at? Oh, we're at 3:40. Okay. So looking at the time, I think it's time to do some breeding. What do you think, y'all? We got like 3 eggs, maybe 4. 4 eggs! We may do 3. We may save 1 for next episode, as I like to do, or we might do all 4. Okay. Okay. So last time we mixed Granule with Proto. I would like to mix Granule now with Caramel Latte. Get them 4. Actually, you know what? No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mix Caramel Latte is delicious with Ubies. We got a lot of legs. We got a lot of heads. Let's see if we can't get even more, huh? Let's see it. Breed. So we're going for 5 heads, if we can. More heads. As many heads as possible. If possible. Okay. We got a couple 4 heads. Bunch of them. So we want to try and keep those genes as much as possible, even though they all are like the same. Oh, those wings, though. Love them. So even though they look... Wait. Ah, that one's got 4 heads. All right, cool. Nice. Here we go. Back to it. Oh, I love that blue one. That blue one is rad. Look how big those wings are. That's so cool. All right. Number of legs. Anybody have extras? No. But I like the ones that have big back legs. So which eyes do we want? We want these eyes. 3. Okay. Big bat wings indeed. Ooh! Look at all these ones! Oh, geez, the massive litter. The massive litter. Okay, we're looking at all your heads. Looking at all your numbers of heads. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, we got 4s. Oh, look at this guy! Oh my god, he's like a little box! Ooh, he's got the creepy legs though. We don't want the creepy legs. All right, you and you for sure. Actually, I like this one with the pink noses, but I like also having the wings, and that's a guarantee. We'll go with this set. We'll go with this set. Later, sis. Have a good one. Massive litter. It's always good to see a massive litter because you got the most chances of getting the thing you want because they do such variations. Wow. All right, they're all 4 heads. Gosh, we got a lot of them. Okay, we're gonna take green here. And it's tough to think if I want to grab one of the oranges or one of the ones with the blue. I think we're gonna grab this guy. Yeah? I think that's good. Oh, let me look at the ears. I never look at the ears. This one's got long ears. Oh, they both do. They both do. Okay, here we go. The colors? Yeah. Ooh, that lime green, though. Do you have 5 heads? Any of you? All right, we're not getting lucky on the 5 heads. We're gonna be honest here. Not the best. All right, and all these green dudes have the same expression. So, oh, let's grab the pink. I liked that pink earlier. It had a brighter blue at one point, but that'll do. Okay. And I think as we get closer to 0%, there'll be a greater likelihood of us getting the 5 heads. I think, because I believe that, like, as the stability breaks down, I think things get weirder. Nice big stance. Nice big stance. All right, let's grab big stance over here. And this guy. Ooh, I love that, like, pastel blue with the pink. Gorgeous. I love it. That's my colors right there. You. And you. Because no 5 heads, right? I'm looking around because I like the 4 is in this cross pattern, and I'm imagining the 5 is in like a star, maybe. So now we're gonna end up with a 1-headed dog? Yeah, probably. So what I will say is I know we always take every breeding situation to the end. There are certain places in that I will make exceptions. And one of those is if we actually get the 5-head dog, I'm grabbing it. We're not even going to question it. Do you think I'll ever get a 6 to 8-headed dog? Sure hope so. Sure hope so. We're going to gosh darn try. So that one's... Okay, they all have 4 now, which is great. I mean, they have had them for a while. They've all had 4. All right, I love the big stance. Love the big stance, because we all know that some of these dogs have such trouble just maneuvering the world. You can get multiple tails? Ooh, I didn't know that. Gosh, these huge wings, though. I love the massive wings. Like, if we still end up with huge wings, I'll call that a success for a new... Ooh, love that blue. I love when you get the random new stuff, you know? Ooh, we're down at 38% stability, y'all. Okay. Oh, they're so cool. All right. Come on, 5 heads. Come on, 5 heads. So I may need to, like, I don't even know what I could do to increase the likelihood. I mean, what it is, I need to look into, like, what flora and stuff will lead me down that path. Like, I may need to mix 4 heads with Proto and see if those genes help push it further, you know, because proto does all that weirdness. Or maybe granule, you know? Gosh, these giant wings. I love them. They have a deep roar, these ones. Or bark, rather. Howl. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright. Love the bright pink. We love our other pink as well. Generation 15. We're at 0 stability, so things are going to fall apart here. That one's only got 2 heads. Wow, that happened. Okay, you. And you. Yeah, I don't want y'all losing numbers of heads. Get out of here with that nonsense. All right, you. Yeah, these two are basically opposites. Ooh, got the stubby tails too. Okay. What do we think? You know what? I'm just gonna do the tails ones together, even though they're so similar, because we're at that point where I'm not gonna get too many chances, unless we want the green. You know what? We'll hold out. Maybe I'll get the lime green. Maybe I'll get the lime green. All right, let's find out. I am shocked I didn't get just one. Okay. 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads. Those wings are so huge! Dude. So, if y'all have ever seen Gremlins 2, do y'all remember the bat thing? The gargoyle bat thing? That's what these are reminding me of. Okay. Right. I'm looking for the different eyeballs now, basically. Dude, it keeps going! It keeps going, this one. Wow. Okay. I'm shocked that it has kept going. Straight up. Bonkers. Okay. You have an extra leg on this side. Okay. Hey, Deviloon, welcome. Glad you made it. Oh! 10 legs up in here. There we go. Should I just straight up take 10 legs? You got a bunch too. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, y'all, look at all the legs. Wow. Wow. Okay. We've reached another new zone here of mutation that we weren't necessarily expecting. Tiny litter. We got our 10 legs. Finish. Nice. How are we still going? I know, right? How many 25. 25 generations. 10 legs. We did it! We got a new thing! Did I hit skip? No, I meant to hit skip. Nice. I want to go look at it real quick, because I think you can look at them still, even though they're not hatched. 10 legs. We got to be careful with that one, because I do think I could lose that easily. Ooh, yeah. Y'all. Oh, I'm so happy. We were going for 5 heads. Didn't work out, but we did get 10 legs. 25 generations is the most you've ever seen. I think it's the most I've ever seen, too. All right. We're going to breed. We might only do one more, depending on how long this takes. Then we'll save the last 2 for next time. We're going to do proto. And 4 heads. Where did you go? There. And the reason we're doing this is because proto has a likelihood of making some bonkers genes pop up. Or should I do granule? I'm gonna let y'all, I just want to hear what y'all think down below. Is granule just as bonkers? Or is proto the one I should go for? 4 heads, where did you go? Sounds like a good song. If we get 12 legs, we will go for it. We will go for it. Aim for no legs? We definitely are at some point. One of them I'm waiting to age up. I'm waiting for... this one. I can't think of your name off the top of my head. This one has 2 legs as well in the different orientations. I'm going to mix this one with this one, and hopefully that'll get us 1 leg. Try Granule. We've already done Granule and Proto. We did that earlier. All right, we'll do Granule then, because Granule is different, so we'll get a little more variety in here. Proto and this guy look very much the same. We're going to go with 4 heads because we think maybe we will get this. Oh, wait, cancel. Y'all are doing a poll? It's 100% Granule anyways. People love the granules. All right, here we go. 4 legs plus Teo, you mean 4 heads plus Teo, would also be something because Teo's got some bonkers genes. Oh no, spider dog, no. Okay, yep, everybody wants Gran. Okay, so we're gonna keep the granule-ish looking one. I guess we'll mix with this one because we do not want spider legs if we can avoid it. White floofy 4-headed dog, that's what we're hoping for, y'all. That's what we're hoping for. Keep as many of the 2 heads in as you can, or 4 heads, because the other genes seem strong. Gosh, I'm not gonna get a 4-headed white one, am I? Wait! Haha! There we go! There we go! Let's go! Okay. Now I gotta really pay attention, because with as bonkers as the genes can be, this could really end up being some things. Alright, well, you know what? We have the tiny heads over here. Tiny might make it easier for head placement. I'm not sure. I don't know if it ever gets so stacked that you need them like that. But we're going for it. Okay, that one's got 8 legs. That one's got 8 legs. That one's got 8 legs. Whoa. Ooh, that one could do some moves. Whoa. Okay. 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads. Okay, so let's grab... I love these, like, demon eyes. You know, maybe I should just keep selecting the white ones now, because we know that's what we want. Yeah, let's do that. Like, why not? Why not just go ahead and try and get rid of the other genes? Okay, wow, big litter. 4, 4, 4. Whoa, 4, 4, 4, 4. All right, we're in the 4s. Okay. You. And this one, maybe. Yeah. Yellow? I'm trying to go for, like, white, so we're trying to, like, keep the coloration, but get the extra head. I love this one, though, with the slight blue tint. See, this one has a slight blue tint to it. I think it's because it's shiny. Love that. All right, and then we'll grab the one with the pattern. That was a pretty big litter. Jeez. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4. All right, well, we'll go ahead and grab the big one. Why not? And then maybe this one? Or do I want the pattern too? Maybe we'll try and keep the pattern too. We should go with these guys. The precious pastel pups, indeed. Whoa, Mr. McShiny, yes. 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads. All right, give me the shiniest dogs you've ever seen. Okay, as it starts to break down, that's where I'm feeling like we're most likely to get it. You and you. Oh, there it goes. Okay, well, Generation 12, I guess. That felt quick, but maybe it's because of the, how quickly I was condensing the genetics. Raise a shiny puppy on nothing but protoplasm and let it blind you. Okay, that was short-lived. I know, right? Yeah, it's right about 4. You know what, y'all? We will go ahead. We're gonna save these 2 eggs for next time. So when we start up next time, we can just start with some genetic stuff. We can mix around some of these other ones. I'd like to avoid using these 2 every time. So maybe we will, you know, try and mix some others around, wait for these ones to grow up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, y'all, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye, YouTube. See you later. Bye-bye.